fans, you've got it on 2K Sports as we get set to bring you an
Here
exciting
we go.
NBA basketball game. This is
Saison 2, match 2 et premier match à domicile contre les Bulls de Chicago. Ouais, il faut que je fasse un truc. Changement de manette.
And they put it all together in that game. It added up to a phenomenal win.
And you gotta love a team that can maintain its composure on the road, take good shots, and knock them down with confidence.
Well, efficiency is critical, and I love how they ran their offense and got quality shots out of their sets.
Now let's take a look at the Bulls opening lineup. Chris Paul is out there with Paul George. Then it's Taj Gibson. And it's Hutchinson in at the 3.
And he's so aggressive offensively. I like his assertiveness. CP3 not taking 1 second extra to pull the trigger once he gets the pass.
Now here's Booker. The pass to the Cobra from downtown.
Yeah, 2 points,
motherfucker.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Paul finds Gibson. Back to Paul. And it's off the back. No good.
Right thing there to stay that tight on him and really try to keep him out of his comfort zone.
Tiens, t'as pas eu de tiré dessus
So George will bring it up for Chicago. Hutchison, the shot's good on the assist by George.
And it's good to see George concentrate on getting the ball to the open man. Excellent floor awareness.
Here's the Cobra trying to get open.
3 points.
The long-range jumper. 6 points for the Cobra.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Paul's shot is off.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Ah putain. Désolé.
Pass to Hutchison. Down low.
Ah, c'est pas normal ça. Non, c'est pas normal.
You really got to admire how Paul gets these hard shots to fall. He's got great concentration and creativity in traffic.
Here's the Cobra. He's got 6. Booker the pass to Walker.
Walker. Ça c'est du dunk.
When he gets up, I mean, he gets up.
Yes, he does. That's what we call helium. Yeast rising and helium floating.
And it's the Bulls with the ball. After the basket by Montreal. Wade surveying the D. Pass to Hutchison. 6 to shoot. Beyond the arc. That one's
allez, balaye. Allez, Walker.
Swiped away.
Ah, qu'est-ce qui s'est passé? Oh, sérieux?
Good work defensively by Carter.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over him.
Porter against George. Passes to the Cobra. Clock at 6. Here's Carter.
Oui, Carter. Ah, yes.
Off the glass.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now here's Paul. Takes it from 10. Second chance shot.
Carter.
By Gibson.
You got to get a body on
La
Gibson
défense
because if you don't, he's
physique.
relentless in
Là,
attacking
il y est
the
pas là.
offensive
Pas
glass.
du tout.
Carter, the pass to the Cobra. There's the pass to Walker. Over Wade.
Tu l'as, Walker.
Shots
Yes.
good by Walker.
Super.
Walker's got his second basket of the night.
Already finding his spots and capitalizing, playing really efficient basketball.
Popped up there for Wade.
Oui, bah
It's
d'accord.
tipped.
Là, Walker,
It's
t'aurais
gonna
pu
be
l'avoir
out of
par
bounds.
contre.
The Bulls will retain
Elle était
possession.
facile à prendre.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
Pour l'instant, défensivement,
fellas,
c'est
1
pas
second quicker and that's going the other way.
ouf. Hein. Il y
Here's
a mieux à faire
Hutchison.
là.
George looking over the floor. 5 to shoot. He kicks it to Paul.
Non, 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 j'ai lâché une dixième de seconde, ça aurait suffi, purée.
Paul is solid and sound in his mechanics. I mean, he gets squared up before
bon,
he shoots.
ouais.
Really good balance and excellent follow through.
For 3, Booker.
Tiens, on vous fait la même, Booker, bien joué.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Now, here is George. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Kicks it out to Paul.
Non, encore?
Past the arc, and they
Ah,
get the balls
l'enfoiré
from
de
deep.
Paul!
Boy, at the offensive end, his game is so impressive. I mean,
Putain!
he's a threat every time up the floor.
Enfoiré.
Pass to the Cobra. Back to Booker. Over George.
Eh, bien joué, Booker. Ah là 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 là.
And that's definitely a shot that he has in his arsenal.
Paul outside. Lets it
Non,
go
non, non,
with a
non, non,
three. Hits
non,
the
non, non, non,
three-point
non,
bomb.
il abuse Paul là.
And that'll tie this game up.
Ok, il est chaud.
Defense a step slow, and you can see the results.
Greg, that's 3 in a row from out there now, so they've got to do a better job contesting.
Porter passes to the Cobra. Porter with it.
Carter,
Here's Carter.
Walker,
Here's Walker. And
bien
he
joué
gets
les
the
gars.
whistle. 2 free
Bien joué.
throws coming up.
Et ils sont physiques en défense 1 et Chicago Bulls. Il y a une bonne défense à la
Exactly. The
raquette.
defense determined
Ça va
not
pas
to
être
allow the
facile
easy
hein,
layup
contre
right
eux.
there. They'll settle for making him earn the free throw.
This is his first chance at the line tonight.
Shooting 2.
Allez, Walker.
That one is out. Hill is checked in for
Come on.
Montreal. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Bulls.
Boy, they've really
Floyd.
amped up the pressure at the defensive end,
Okay,
guys, and have
30, c'est
piled
pas
up the
super, hein.
steals in the early going.
And also, how about the
Mais bon,
fact defensively,
comme c'est collé, ça
they're
va.
getting that backboard and getting out in transition, especially in this first half.
So it's Nilikina who brings up the ball for Chicago. Big Dog is out there with Contavious Caldwell-Pope. Then it's the Cobra. Then there's Andre Drummond. And it's Floyd in at the 2-guard. Now here's Gordon. Offline with his
Bien
three.
joué, Drummond.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. So for Chicago right now, they've got Taj Gibson, Gordon out there with Nilikina, and it's Hutchinson in at the small forward.
Rebond offensif, qu'est-ce que t'en penses de ça?
Good to see a player going all out in the games this time.
You know, G.A., he knows what his job is, patrol the offensive glass.
You know, that time I thought he did it with authority. Tremendous putback at a time when they really need it.
Here's Hutchison after the basket by Montreal. For 3. And Eric
Ah là là,
Gordon
mais arrête! Ah la
Gordon's
violence
got
toi!
7.
Ils ont une réussite
Cannot
de
let
merde.
Gordon get it going from the perimeter, Kevin. I mean, he's an incredibly consistent and persistent long-range shooter.
Here's the Cobra. 8 points for him.
Drummond? Yes!
He's in there and cashes
Voilà
in on
pourquoi
the
je l'ai acheté
second
ce
chance
joueur.
points.
They
Ce genre
are
d'action.
just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough
bon.
emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Here's Wade after the made shot from Andre Drummond.
Ouais bah oui, bah d'accord.
Nilikina can't hit.
Il a raison. lui.
Here's the Cobra. And he uses the
Olé!
glass
On
on the
tactique
way.
quoi mec?
And now
C'est
a
fou.
3-point Montreal lead.
And they keep hammering away at them inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Oui, tu vas la perdre mon gars. Oui, retour en zone, merci.
He went over and back.
Là bon.
Here's the Cobra. 10 points for him. Drummond trying to get himself free.
Woo, true press.
And another 3 for Montreal.
He's picking up right where he left
Tellement
off
violent.
in the first quarter.
Bulls trail by 6. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Gibson looking it over.
No.
Shot clock at 6.
No.
And the Bulls with another miss.
And they continue to control the glass.
Guys, I think they're a more physical team, and that's why they're ahead.
Et voilà, oui, point d'avance. C'est qui le patron?
A nice way to pad that lead a little more. You're right.
Yes, indeedy. Well done.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
And, you know, I think he's going to tell them simply, we have to show more fight on the interior. That's the top priority right now.
And so here is Chicago. 8-point game. Quarter number 2, around 3 minutes gone by.
Come on, n'importe
And the
quoi.
foul called on the Cobra. That's his first foul.
Snap.
Montreal on D.
Ah merde, que sauter.
Shot to stop the run.
Ah, je suis con.
He takes it up and lays it in.
And Ligne is skilled, really skilled at getting good position in the post. I mean, he uses his quick instinct and understanding of the positioning to score inside.
Here's the Cobra. He's got 15. Pass to Floyd. It's out of bounds to Montreal. They'll
Pourquoi cette
retain
passe? Je fais une
possession.
passe en l'air, c'est nappe. Une passe à écran. Nappe.
And here is Drummond. Knocked loose.
Ah.
On the clock. Off his
Quoi?
leg. And
Ah.
it's whistled a kick.
On a de la chance, hein. Putain.
And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in this second
Boom,
quarter.
Drummond.
Down the alley-oop slam.
And I like the timing, Kevin, that Drummond has on these alley-oops. That's
Vite
not
fait de les
as
rester
easy
sur
as he
place.
makes it look.
Ah,
He
compris.
knows precisely when to leave the ground to receive the pass and finish it off.
Here's Ntilikina. After the made shot from Andre Drummond. Passes it to Wade. Here's Ntilikina. It's stolen. Whoops it up.
Ouh, Walker.
Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Oh là là.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
And here are the Bulls now. After the basket by Montreal. Stolen by Caldwell Pope. They're running. Hey, talk about taking things into your own hands.
Yeah, he wanted credit for the basket and the assist on that one.
Pah.
Bulls trail by 12. Here's Ntilikina. Poked loose. Here's Hutchison. Just 5 on the clock. Three-pointer. Rebound
Hey,
Andre
bien
Drummond.
joué.
Drummond's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean,
Voilà.
performances
C'est
throughout,
bon.
and they've really been strong on the glass.
Now here's Caldwell Pope. After
Ah oui, c'est comme ça qu'on joue à Montréal. Oh, c'est beau
no
ça.
resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
And Greg, those looks they're allowing are almost automatic.
Here's Floyd.
Oui, Floyd, génial. Magnifique.
Get your take on the hustle steps for Montreal.
They've come out in attack mode on the defensive end. They've applied pressure and forcing turnovers.
They've gotten their fair share of points off turnovers so far tonight, too.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over.
Things not going their way, and he wants to just try to talk this one over.
And you know what, guys? If for nothing else, just to slow things down a little bit, change it up somewhat.
And Montreal making a change here. Booker's checked in. Paul's checked in for the Bulls. And it's Paul with the ball for the Chicago Bulls. They trail by 16. Gibson up top. Kicks it to Gordon. 6 on the shot clock. And stolen by Booker. Here's the Cobra. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play. Then the emphatic stuff.
Well, turning defense to offense. We talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
là, va chercher la balle, là, gars.
CP3 on a solo spurt ability surge. There's not much you can do as a defender when he gets on the roll like this.
Now here's Caldwell Pope. The pass to the Cobra. Back to Caldwell Pope. Here's the Cobra. Some nice passing by Montreal here. Shot clock at 5. Booker outside. Montreal needs to get off a shot. They get it again. And he's fouled on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. Montreal shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. At the line for 2.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And that one falls for Walker. The Bulls making a switch here. George is checked in. And so Walker nails both of them.
No wasted trips at all. They're taking care of business at the line.
One way to protect the lead, knock down those free throws, and 100% free throwing for the quarter. That's superb.
Now here's Paul.
Cœur, défends mieux que ça. T'es un joueur. Paul, c'est moi qui le prends, bordel. C'est pas vrai, ça.
Pass to Booker. Outside, Walker. To the paint. Here's the Cobra. Can't get it in. He's only missed 2 of his 11 attempts. Here's Hutchison. The shot is good. It's his second bucket in 5 tries.
And you know, it's a bonus to have big men who pass it like this. Gibson, solid instincts there.
Here's Booker. He trains the quick shot. Booker's got 7.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
And so it's Montreal now, following the shot by Chris Paul. Walker the pass to the Cobra. Gibson against Drummond. Walker. And Gibson sends it down.
A good defender who uses his body well. Gibson is capable of blocking shots.
Shot left block, kept alive.
Non, comment l'arbitre là? Y'a rien. Pas le gars. Bon, il va réussir à lancer franc. Là, la chatte qu'il a, le premier tir, il arrive à récupérer la balle. Pas de la chatte.
They've made 7 of their 8 attempts.
2 shots. Relax on the first.
Free throw good from George. And so it's Montreal.
On a 15 points d'avance. Ça, on garde nos 15 points d'avance. Ça va. Bien joué, les gars. Parfait.
And we'll be right back after this.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, folks. Ernie Johnson here with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. It's the NBA on 2K Sports, and let's talk the first half. Well, for Montreal, Kenny, what do you think?
There's been one thing that's made a difference in this game above all else. Their control of the backboard. They put forth an amazing effort on the glass, and the rebounding numbers aren't even close, Ernie. That'll be something to keep an eye on in the second half. They will be very tough to contain if that continues.
And Shaq, what'd you think about in Chicago?
Well, there are a few areas they need to improve on, but perimeter defense is priority numero uno. They got to be quicker to close out on the three-point shooters. They got to prevent the open looks. They weren't fighting through screens. They're just not doing enough right now, especially outside.
On les bouffe.
And that should do it. With the second half about to begin, let's send you back to Kevin Harlan. Go back to Kevin Harlan. Go. Go over there.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. We're seeing a tremendous game here from the Cobra.
And the way that he has helped out with the ball movement has been a difference maker early on.
And, you know, that's not a job they ask him to do very often, but in the first half, I thought he was in perfect sync with his teammates.
Ouais, ça, une première mi-temps correcte. Pas exceptionnel, mais elle est bonne. Sauf qu'il gagne en plus, ça va.
Porter is out there, big dog. Then there's Devin Booker. Then it's the Cobra. And it's Carter in at the center, locking down the middle. And Gibson kicks to Paul. Takes a shot at the elbow.
Et non.
Shot off. And it's Montreal.
C'est vrai comment il faut défendre que toi.
They led by as many as 18 points. And for the Bulls, we've got Paul. He's out there with Paul George. And it's Gibson in at the center. Releases.
Non, faut le tirer. Oh, j'ai réussi. D'accord. Là, je voulais pas tirer en plus. Je voulais faire une feinte. Ah mais non, avec ce chien, moi, mais n'importe quoi. Oui, Walker, génial. Là-bas. Ça, c'est mon truc, ça.
And no messing around on the finish. He powers it through.
And that's an alley-oop that'll be loop to loop all day long on the highlight reel.
And stolen by Booker.
Allez, Booker, bien joué, génial. Il y a bon. Allez, 21 points d'avance. Oui, Walker. Génial. Ah, enfoiré. Bien joué, Walker. Magnifique.
Montreal leading by 19. Left side, Walker. Another shot.
Bien joué, Walker.
Walker's got 10.
Faites un très bon match, les gars. Super.
Well, you know, that's the way it's going to be for them today, fellas. Can't sustain any momentum.
No.
Now, here is George. 11 points in the game. Here's Hutchison. Shot clock at 6. The Bulls need to get a shot off here. Wade. Nice D from Porter.
Clearly out of rhythm now, guys. I mean, just 1 for 5 to begin the second half.
Here's Carter.
Oui, Carter. Bien joué, Booker.
To me, embodies determination. Small at his position, but he still gets up and keeps plays alive. That's mind over matter for sure.
A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Steps back and fires.
Oui, Walker. Putain, ça c'est beau, ça.
Last touch by Walker. Gordon check in for the Bulls. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Paul for 3. And the Bulls with another miss. And here's Montreal. They've outscored him 10 points to 2 during this run.
Non! Putain, dommage. Putain, enfoiré de Dixon.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
And now we're 3 minutes into the third quarter of play.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Outside, George. Gordon against Porter. Paul outside. There's the 3. It's rebounded by Montreal.
Génial. Quel match.
Montreal.
Magnifique.
They've outscored him 10 points to 2 during this run. The Cobra passes to Booker. Carter kicks to Porter. Passes it to the Cobra. From deep three-point range. Bomb from three-point range. The Cobra's got 7 now in this quarter. And it's Paul with the ball for Chicago. He dishes it to George. To Wade. Launches a 3, and Eric Gordon gets the 3. Gordon's got 10 points.
And you know, he's enjoyed the kind of day you expect in terms of shooting the basketball.
Oui, Walker, génial. Magnifique.
Not the prototype power forward,
beautiful.
But he has tremendous athletic ability.
Here's Paul, true on the 14-footer. Paul's got 23 points.
You know, when the defense gets tough on Chris Paul, it seems like he just gets tougher. Tough defense brings out the best in him.
From 17
bien joué, ça, génial.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Out of bounds, Bulls ball. Chicago gets possession. Landry Shamit's checked in for Porter. And a change for the Bulls. Frank Ntilikina is checked in for Chris Paul. And here's George for 3.
Walker, encore un rebond, génial.
Walker's got 11 rebounds in the game.
Their game plan needs to change if they're going to get out of this hole because he is just not.
Oh, Walker, Carter. Walker, Carter, Booker, ça c'est tout en air. Porter. J'adore. C'est quoi ce bordel?
Outside, George and Gibson now top the key. Now the pass to Ntilikina. 6 to shoot. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's going to be on Wendell Carter.
And Ntilikina has a ton of potential, guys. A pass-first point guard with tremendous vision.
On va lui mettre la pression.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And that one falls for Ntilikina.
Ah bah.
Drummond's.
Combien là? 26 points, non?
Now Shamet. The dish now to Walker. There's Porter with the 3, and he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And so it's Montreal finishing the quarter up by a whopping 24 points. And they created a bunch of turnovers with that terrific D. And don't go away. We'll be right back.
Ça prouve que les remplaçants ils gèrent. Ouais, ça sera avec Drummond. Ça va être beaucoup mieux avec Drummond sur les remplacements. Ça va être génial.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest.
Ça passe vite. Une bonne défense, hein, 73 encaissés seulement en 3 cartons, c'est pas mal.
Here's the Cobra. Andrew Shamet is out there with the Cobra. Then it's Otto Porter Jr. Then there's Big Dog, and it's Carter in at the 5, roaming the paint. Now here's Porter. Just 5 to shoot. Pass to the Cobra. And he gets the jumper to try. The Cobra's got 30 points.
And they're really in a good position here, thanks in part to the way he's been able to score the basketball.
Passes it to Ilyasova.
Oh.
Clark, there are strong divisions and there are weak divisions. The NBA might be considering removing divisions altogether and having only 2 conferences. What do you think?
You know, that's interesting. I like the divisions because that's what we've been accustomed to, but just having straight conferences, I wouldn't see much harm in that to adjust the schedule accordingly in terms of how many games.
Hey, Walker. Ah, pourquoi je dis Walker, mais non, je dis Carter, putain.
I think that could work.
Qu'est-ce qu'il
Yeah, the
raconte?
first half was 1
Oh là
to
là.
deep 6 or forget.
Mais non,
But in
c'est
the
chiant.
second half,
N'importe quoi.
he's looked a lot better.
Il y en a sur le coup là.
Pass to Paul. Here's Hutchison, guarded by Porter. Back to Paul. 18 feet out. And it's wide
Hey,
right.
it's
It's
bon.
off the rim.
Well, you know he wants that one back. I mean, more often than not, he'll sink that mid-range jumper.
The Cobra
No,
passes
it's not.
to Carter. Ntilikina with the rebound.
Salut.
To the middle.
Chamet.
Wade trying to
Chamet,
break free.
faut
The
sauter.
shot's good from Paul. Paul's got 25 points.
You know, that's what you love about Ntilikina. I mean, very unselfish and constantly looking to set up his
violence.
guys.
And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats here for Montreal?
But they're rebounding. They've given themselves a lot of second chances, and it's really helped them.
Yeah, but also, they haven't missed a beat in terms of their fast break game. That's been equally as effective
Ça, on est
all
revenu à
night long.
25 points d'avance. 26 même. Ouais, il y a bon, il y a bon, il y a bon. On gère complètement.
First free throw is
Bien joué.
Clark, here's kind of an interesting.
Ah là, magnifique, 31 points d'avance. Magnifique.
Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. The pass to George. Shoots from the line, and that's good for 2.
When PG-13 is feeling it, he can be an absolute monster from mid-range.
And Gibson over to help.
Non, mais c'est Nat.
On the wing,
Vas-y.
Booker.
Nat.
Some nice passing by Montreal here.
Ouais, balai.
32
Faut
points for
cela.
the Cobra.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Guys, when you're this hot, it's elementary. Let it fly. Keep staying at it.
Now, here is George. And the foul
What?
called on the Cobra. It's
Arrête.
his 3rd foul of the game.
Arrête.
A lot of factors a free agent puts into
C'est naze.
selecting the new team that he goes to. Talk about the
ça
factors that
abusé.
aren't basketball for these free agents.
Well, I think you could see some of them if you gave
Il
it
m'a
some
remis
thought,
une vie,
Kevin. You think about it, market size, nightlife for some guys is important. Business opportunities when you think about places like Silicon Valley or New York or Los Angeles. Season of life for the individual player in terms of his family and where he might want to reside after he's done playing. So there are a number of different things that contribute to
Ah, dommage.
free agents making
Putain,
moves
l'enfoiré, il a
from
fait exprès
one
de faire une
team
faute.
to the
là.
next.
Now, did you have a family, Clark, when you played your last couple years in the NBA?
We were without children, but it was Rosie and I. We had been married 4 years, and then our family started right after I retired.
Bon.
That's good from Carter. Clark, the max contract didn't exist when
Je
you
vais
were
Carter.
playing. Is it something that should be up for debate?
Well, it's a function of the economics of the league now, and in theory, there's some reasons why you have max contracts because a guy has earned that opportunity, a way to keep a star player or a max contract player with the same team. I think is part
Oui,
of the
bien
reason
joué.
behind
Allez,
it.
33 points
I mean,
d'avance. ça.
debating it and talking about it is probably something that makes some sense. If you're thinking about getting rid of it, I'm not so sure.
Now, here's George. Sinks the three-pointer. George has got 5 points now this quarter.
That gives him his second 3 of the half with 3 total for the game.
The Cobra passes to Walker. And he
Oui,
gets
Walker,
and
génial.
that one drops. A nice job taking what the defenders gave him. These guys need a gut check right now.
Well, that's exactly the kind of defense that's gotten them
Ah,
into
le
the
bataille est passé.
The shot by Paul, no good. And so it's Montreal now. They've allowed just 7 points here in the fourth quarter. Pass to Pointer. From deep.
Woo! 3 points?
Nailed from three-point land. And now that's 35 points for the Cobra. The
Unstoppable!
Cobra's gone 5 of 6 from three-point land. Those are amazing numbers for layups, much less the 3. Paul finds Gordon.
Oh,
Good,
Gordon,
and
bien
Paul
joué.
gets the assist. Paul's got 4 assists in the game.
Good quickness on the catch and shoot. Gordon giving the defense no time to react off the pass.
Here's Pointer. Walker at the elbow. Pass to the Cobra. Ring shot on the way. Again, Montreal scores.
Catch
The
and shoot.
assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
Now, here is George. Clock at 6. Back to Paul. Puts up a 3.
C'est une erreur. C'est une erreur de ma part.
And that's another 3. And if the defense is hoping that they don't heat up from out there like they did in the first half, they may be in for a real bad surprise.
Paul grabs the board.
What?
And it's Big Dog with the foul.
Ok.
That is his first foul of the game.
Oh la vache. Quoi. Ouais, ils nous mettent vraiment les plus nuls maintenant, ça y est. On a une avance confortable, les gars, c'est bon, ça y est.
And here are the Bulls now.
Et puis rien à jouer là.
Pass to Gordon. Porter against George. That's his 7th miss in 12 shot attempts. They've been doing a great job of sharing the ball.
And guys, shot A comes to mind for me because right now that
Ah,
offense,
porteur.
it's a smooth operator.
Tu sais que tu dois t'améliorer sur des trucs comme ça. Tu sais que c'est ta dernière chance avec moi.
Here's Gordon. Now here's Paul. Clark, you and I are amazed at how the global interest of the NBA has just gone through the roof. The league has made a lot of right moves, I think, in this area.
They sure have, Kevin. I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, the international reached through what coaches in this country have done in teaching the game and promoting the game. Not just coaches.
Et le 3 points.
I think there's something about the game of basketball.
Et le 40 points.
Transcends
Il passe crème.
cultures, the pace of the game, the personality of the players, the creativity of the game. All of that lends itself to being so popular globally.
Here's Paul. After Montreal picked up 3 with their last shot. Just 5 on the clock. With the floater, and it's good on the lay-in. Paul's got 30 points.
Boy, he's making it look really easy right now. I expect him to continue to run the offense through him until the defense makes him change plans.
Here's Pointer.
Woo! Et le 3 points.
For Montreal.
The defense has just been unable to slow him down. Wow, what a game.
Ouais, Paul, on sait plus.
Outside,
fatigué?
George. Outside Gibson. Inside.
Yeah!
And Chris Paul with
Enfoiré.
the bucket on the assist from
Bien
Gibson.
joué.
That's now 32 points for Chris Paul.
Seems like he can't miss right now, guys. I mean, completely in the zone this quarter.
Porter looking it over. Here's Burns. Can't hit that one. Great D that time from Gibson. Jones finds Paul. Outside, George. Kicks it out to Paul. And there's the pass to Jones. Makes it off the glass.
You have to love the unselfishness on display there. Excellent passing.
Here's Pointer. Here's the Cobra. Paul with the defensive effort.
Non.
Chicago with the ball.
J'ai pas envie.
George with the ball. Nice D from Porter.
Ça c'est pour moi.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
And you know what, guys? That will pump him up because he takes a ton of pride in what he does on the
Et boum! Ah, c'est pas super, dommage.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
Et qu'est-ce que t'as fait, mon petit Paul? Tu craques? Il craque sous la pression, la pression, la pression.
George against Porter.
Bon, tu dégages en fait le gros sac là.
Now here's George. Not a lot of room. Ilyasova dishes to Paul. Here's Hutchison.
Ouais, bah oui.
Off target with his three. They're making this a runaway.
And the only question for me right now is just how big the lead will eventually become.
Now here's Porter. Here's Drummond. Walker the pass to Drummond. On the wing, Booker from the arc. It's hauled in by George. George has got his 5th rebound in this one.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for Montreal.
You don't see this kind of
Allez, two points, motherfucker!
This is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the
approach.
They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And so with this, they'll end up with their 2nd win on the year.
And once it becomes official, this win gives them a nice confidence boost against this team. They'll face them twice.
Allez, Drummond, merci. Génial.
Is a big favorite to come out on top in the overall series.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for the Cobra.
Well, his defense was tremendous tonight. Really, really high level. He was a pest, forced the opponents into a lot of turnovers.
The feed to Ilyasova. Here's Paul, and it goes down 2 points. Paul's got 36.
Look, it's always great to get into a rhythm, but do it when it matters.
Now they're playing with urgency. They could have done it much earlier before the game was out of reach.
Now here's Porter. Here's the Cobra. Drummond trying to...
Allez, le 50 points. Eh oui.
The Cobra's got 50 points.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
Ouais, c'est la fin des haricots.
This run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
Here's Paul. No good on the shot. Good D by Drummond. Kicks it to Porter. So we see Montreal get the win here. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen.
Belle victoire, les gars. Super.
Just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans.
Il y a bon pour la suite là.
And we saw at times just stretches of excellent defense. Potency from an offensive standpoint as well. They were pretty much dominant.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for being with us. We'll see you next time.
Regardons ça de plus près. Ouais, un match super correct. Hein. Super correct. Oh, là. 30 minutes, 50 points, 6 rebonds, 7 passes, 3 interceptions, 2 balles perdues, 21 sur 27 au tir. 8 sur 10, 3 points, rebond offensif, 3 fautes, c'est pas mal du tout ça. Plus 32, 65 points provoqués, 5 dunks. Parfait. Tir pas mal aussi, 16 points, 7 rebonds, 3 passes, 2 contre. Booker, génial, 14 points, 9 passes, ça c'est beau ça. Oh et Walker, pas mal du tout, 14 points, 14 rebonds, une passe de contre, magnifique. 6-11 au tir, ouais, pas mal. Draymond 10 points, ça devrait bon. Pas étonnant. Georgie 12 points. KCP 6 points, 3 passes. Ouais. Fate 5 points. Porter c'est pas terrible. On a fait 7 passes mais c'est pas terrible. Hein. Encore un match oublié pour lui. Chemet c'est pas ouf non plus. Chemet. Hein. Parce qu'il fait autant que Porter. Même s'il a joué 2 fois moins. Vince Carter 2 points, 3 rebonds. Ok. Compté. Ok. Pas mal. Du coup les autres c'est quoi? 36 points de Paul, ouais. 6 passes. Ah, ce rebond offensif c'était monstrueux toi. Ouais. Bon bah voilà. Hein. Et bah du coup rendez-vous demain ou après-demain. Tout dépend l'envie à quel moment je vais faire ce match. En tout cas ça sera ce week-end. Et ça sera face à je sais plus qui. On va voir ça tout de suite. Allez, il est Hornets. Ça c'est un gros match. Entre Simons. Ouais, décidément les MJ, je me tape des MJ moi. Après Trae Young, Chris Paul, maintenant Simons. Super. On n'arrête pas le progrès. Ouais, c'est la fête des MJ, hein, franchement. Mais bon, ça se calmera au bout d'un moment, ça c'est sûr. Bon ben voilà. Du coup, rendez-vous la prochaine fois pour le match